Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. Today is Saturday, about 9 days after Hurricane Ian blew through here on the Treasure Coast. Well, what you're looking at to the north of me is Wabasso. I'm currently at Turtle Trail. Just north of me, not too far, is Sea Great Beach, which is actually still closed. In fact, all of these beaches were closed until just the other day. What I want to show you is this sand ridge that you're looking at. That's where they replenish the beach every year. And what you're looking at now is the beach with all of this sand stripped away. Looking down south towards the survivors camp, as you can see, there's nothing but earth. And this is pretty close, maybe a few feet over what you're normally going to find without all this sand. So what I want to do today is get out here, see if I can't find anything. I'm going to go south to the survivors camp. And if I do find anything, I'll turn the camera back on. Okay, I've got a little bit of a target here. It's kind of ringing all over the place. I think it's a piece of iron. But out here, I'm absolutely obligated to dig it up, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll get back to you in a minute. Well, it looks like I've got it dug up. Okay, well, I got it. And really all what we got is just what we call shipwreck iron. It rang good though, but at least it's a find. So what we're going to do now is pack up and keep going. Okay, I've got a target here. I think it's another little piece of iron, but I'm going to dig it up anyway. We'll see what we've got. Okay, well, my suspicions were right. There it is, just a little, very small iron fragment. But we're out here doing it, and that's what counts, so I'm going to keep going. I'm not too far from the secondary survivors camp. I think with all this wind and the weather coming in, I'm going to go about that far and then call it quits. Let me get this hole covered up and keep going. Alright, I wanted to take a moment and show you this. Just had a little surface find. This is a piece of ceiling pitch from one of the wrecks. It don't look like much, but it's really, really cool, and it has the potential to be some 300 years old from the 1715 fleet. Every now and then you find these, usually after a storm. The wrecks rot out there and this gets buried in the sand, but when you get a storm that comes through like this, it breaks everything up. You start finding some of these every now and again. Really, really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to box that up and I'm going to keep going. Okay, I got another surface find here. I don't know how well you can hear me in the wind. I don't know how you can see this, but it's a piece of brown, little piece of worn brown glass. Can't identify it, but it's a really, really nice little find. And right up ahead of me is the pole that marks the secondary survivors camp area. So I'm going to go up there, treasure hunt a little bit, and then work my way back. All right, well, I made it down to the area that we normally call the secondary survivors camp here at the flagpole. So far I found what I found, and that's been cool. But for now, I'm just going to turn back towards Turtle Trail and hug the beachhead and see what I can find. Just a little reminder, guys, when you're out here at the beach, don't do this. Always cover up your hole. Be a good sport. Unlike this guy. Okay, well, I've made it back to the Turtle Trail beach entrance. Really didn't find much, but I do want to take a moment and do a quick little wrap up. All I found, as you can see here, is a couple pieces of ceiling pitch, 3 little pieces of what we call shipwreck iron, and this really, really, really nice piece of brown sea glass. I tell you what, it don't look like much, but it was really, really good to get out. It was another blessing. We made it through the storm, and I'm going to get out here every chance I get. So with that, you all have a good day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.